Hello class, welcome to Math Minutes video number 6. In this lesson we're going to be looking at how to get the average of a list of numbers. So go ahead and get your notebooks out and turn to page 6 and 7. To find the average of a group of numbers, you first add the numbers. Then divide the total by how many numbers were listed. So let's go over those steps with an example. Let me pick some numbers. 8, 7, 7, 9, 5, and 6. Okay, we have a list of numbers and we want to find the average, kind of whatever's in the middle of these things. So what's our first step is we're going to add these numbers. So we will first add, and what are we going to get? 8 and 7 is 15. 15 and 7 is 22. 22 and 9 is 31. 31 and 5 is 36. And 36 and 6 is 42. So when we add them all up, we get a total of 42. Well, what's our next step? We're going to divide the total by how many numbers were in our list. How many numbers were listed? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6 numbers listed. What does that mean? We take our total and we divide that by 6. And lo and behold, my list of random numbers, I'm quite pleased with this. It comes out to an even 7. If we were to take a look at kind of what this means, let's relist these in order of smallest to greatest. So let's see, that would be 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 9. So our average, you can see we have lower numbers, we have higher numbers. Our average is going to be somewhere in the middle, and sure enough, it comes up to be 7. So let's turn to page 7 and let's do a few more practice problems. So let's take a list of numbers 17 and 22, 20, and 21. Well, our first step is to add these all up. And actually, I find it easier to add numbers in a vertical row. So let's just rewrite them. Let's go 17 and 22 plus 20 and 21. And now it's going to be a little easier for me to add double-digit numbers. So we have 7 and 2 is 9 and 1 is 10. Then we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we have a total of 80. What do we do with that total? We take our total 80 and we divide it by how many numbers we added. Together, we added 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So if I take 80 and I divide that by 4, I get 20. And sure enough, that's kind of that middle value. 17 is a little lower, 22 is a little bit higher, so that kind of squishes us in the middle there. So let's just do one more. Let's say we've taken some tests and you have some test scores. And you're a pretty decent student, so you know what? You got an 85, you got an 88, got an 83, let's see, you liked the next chapter, you got 92, maybe you got a little bit lax on some studying, maybe you didn't watch your preview videos like this one and take notes, so maybe you kind of fell to a lower 77 on that last. So, okay, these are your test scores, and what is your average? Well, let's add them up. Okay, 7 and 2 is 9, 9 and 3 is 12, 12 and 8 is 20, and 5 is 25. And then let's see this group of 8s. 8 times 2 is 24, plus this 2 is 26. 26 and 9 is 35, and 35 and 7 is 42. Okay, now what do I do? Well, I scored 425 points on all of these tests, 425. And what do I do next? I'm going to count how many numbers I added up, how many test scores, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We took 5 tests. So now we're going to divide. 5 goes into 42. The closest we can get is 8. That would be 40. And then we subtract. That gives me a 2. And I carry down the 5. 5 goes into 25 5 times. My average score is 85. Okay, and that's how you average. Be sure and complete your notebooks and bring them to class, and I will see you there.